Florida. I'm actually going to be driving in this video, so I won't be able to read back all the messages. So I'm just going to do a drive around through North Naples, my neighborhood. Saturday night. Nice to be back in my area. I'm going to make a phone call real quick before I leave. So yeah, welcome on board. I'm going to grab something for me and Kay to eat. And then from there we'll head back to Lee County. So I'm just gonna order something to eat real quick. Yeah, pick up.
All right.
Yeah, pickup's coming. All right, guys, let's go for a drive. What's up, nature lover? North Naples right now, my old hood. We're in North Naples, my neighborhood. Now I'm gonna be driving on this live stream a lot. Mostly just a drive around. Saturday night, back in Naples. Put me on hold. I'm trying to order a pizza. Gotta get something to eat. So on this live stream, we're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna head back back to the county where I live. We're driving to North Naples. What's up, Seth? So we're in North Naples right now. North Naples. It's really foggy. I went out fishing in the Everglades today. I'll tell you guys in a minute. Went fishing in the Everglades. Had a great time. I don't have Katie with me right now, so since I don't have Katie with me, it's gonna be kind of tricky for me to read all your messages. But just comment anyways. At least keep your comments short, and that way I can reply. Look at those palm trees, man. Yeah, buddy, North Naples. About to get on Mockley Road. Que vuelta, Big J. I'm driving, bro. I'm driving to North Naples. Mesa Palma City. Trying to order a pizza, guys. Get some food to go. I miss Leone's Pizza. Now, they're not the greatest pizza, but it's what you grew up around, so you kind of miss it, you know what I mean? They got me on hold right now. Que vuelta, city. Welcome on board, everybody. Just driving around North Naples. I'm driving, so I can't really read every message you guys write. I gotta drive. Nice. We're in North Naples. North Naples, we're about to go pick up a pizza. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so I can read real quick. What's up? Let me see here. Big J, very beautiful palm trees. Yeah, that's Florida, man. You know, Osama? What do you mean, Osama? I don't get it. You need to gather some insight and get info for the FBI ASAP. How was your day? I've had a good day. I went fishing out in the Everglades. So I had an amazing day. I didn't catch anything. I don't like Jet's Pizza. There's one in Naples Park. I've never liked it. There's actually enough humidity in the car right now. I went fishing out in the Everglades all day. I had a great time. Relocation to vacation in Florida? I mean, Miami, probably. Miami, Tampa. Depends what you like, really. I mean, you might like St. Pete. You might like Orlando. I like Miami. But that's me. I like Miami a lot. Man, I can't believe how foggy my windshield's getting. Look at this. There's like literally that much humidity. Unbelievable. That's like literally that much humidity in the air. Dang, they got me on hold for a while. They got me on hold for a while. I'm trying to order a pizza. Oh, they finally opened up the store. So we're on Immokalee and let's see here. Immokalee, in Livingston. I've actually been gone long enough to forget where I'm at. That's crazy. Crazy. Well, we're gonna head in Naples Park. I can't believe how much like humidity there's in the air. Are you guys seeing this? Like, I literally gotta have my windshield wipers on just for the humidity. Yeah, I love the palm trees. Ain't that pretty? That's what I love about this place. Today I had a great day. I went fishing in the Everglades with one of my redneck friends. I haven't been fishing in the Everglades in a while. So it was awesome to finally go out in the Everglades. The tarpon were rolling like crazy. I mean, like, we hit a spot. There must have been like 400 tarpon rolling. But they didn't bite. They weren't biting, but they were rolling. And we went out, and something happened. I don't know what. It must have been a huge crime scene. I don't know what it was. It was big, I guess. I mean, I've never seen that many cops out there. There was like 5, 6, 7 police cars, 2 ambulances, firefighters, and there was this car in the woods, so I don't know what it was about. But I guess they were looking for somebody or something. It was quite the interesting situation out in the Everglades, out by the Picayune. I mean, there was a huge police presence. Normally, you got to pay to get in. You normally have to pay to get in. And when I went to pay, there was a cop, and he had it out. And he was like, "Where you going?" I was like, "Just gonna go fishing." He's like, "Get out of here quickly." I was like, "Okay." Hey, man, let me get a large cheese. 16. And tiramisu. And that's it. It's gonna be to go. Alright, man, we'll be in a little bit. We'll see you. Thank you, sir. So, like, I've never seen so many cops out there. It was a lot of cops. It was like when you go over the bridge on Everglades in 75, you know, like, there's an area called the Picayune Strand back there. It's like a natural wildlife area. We go back there to fish. Excuse me, guys. I gotta blow my nose. So, like, we went back into the Picayune Strand. I picked up my redneck buddy, you know, and we went fishing. We grabbed our fishing gear and we're heading out to the Picayune. And there must have been, like, as soon as you go over the 75 and Everglades Boulevard, there was like a car when we pulled up. I guess it had just happened because there was only 2 police cars there, and they were outside drawn and everything. And they were like, I pull up and like, "Who you coming to pick up?" I was like, "I'm just going fishing." It's like, "Go, get out of here." I love how everybody just goes even though there's an ambulance coming. I'm like the only person who waited for the ambulance. I'm like the only person here who actually waited for the ambulance. Now I got a red light. Great. All right, whatever. We're at the across from Artrex and the hospital. So I don't know what went on, but there was like maybe they were berry pickers, but they went into hiding. So I guess they called for more backup to look for them. And I guess somebody got hurt in the process because there was an ambulance. So we'll see what happens. That was over by the Picayune Strand. Now, I have no idea why my windshield keeps fogging up. Big J, que vuelta. Kyle, I want to come to Savannah. They're looking for Potato's boyfriend. Also, Dog the Bounty Hunter is looking for somebody else. Yeah, I don't know. But there was definitely, like, they were looking for somebody. It was. I crossed the bridge over 75. And I go back in there. The Florida wildlife people, there must have been 7 or 8 of those cars, and I've never seen that many. I don't think there was any Collier County sheriffs. They're all wildlife officers. And there was an ambulance and a firefighter. And when we pulled up, there was a gray van in the woods. And the gray van, there was like an officer there, you know, drawn. It was weird because we pull in, they're drawn, like they had it drawn, and they pointed it. And I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" It's like, because you have to pay when you go in there, you have to pay. But the cop just was like, told us to just go, go, go. So we just left. Like, I've never had an officer tell me just to go, like, just get that crap out of here. It's like, get out, go, go, go. So we drove into the Picayune, and we went fishing out there. Actually, I recorded a lot of stuff. I just don't know if I'm going to upload it to this channel or to my fishing channel. So now we're in Immokalee and 41. I don't know what channel I'm going to upload it to. If you read the comments, you'll know what's going on. Yeah, I read the comments. Yeah, I know what's. I just drove through on 95. Kyle, have you seen Savannah? Georgia, Kyle. They're looking for gabi potato. Is it busy? No, it's pretty slow right now in Naples. It hasn't got busy yet. Yeah, my property that I bought has some nice palm trees. Sable palm trees, the natural palm trees of Florida. Naples is pretty slow right now. Oh, there's a truck just like mine right there. Man, they made a lot of these trucks. They're everywhere. Yeah, I mean, Naples is pretty quiet this time of year. It's going to get crazy soon. As soon as it starts to get... It hasn't snowed up north yet. When it starts to snow up north, it'll get crazy here. I was just thinking about how snobby people can be in this Naples. It's incredible. It's a fairly snobby place. Like, I realized a lot of stuff about this place that I didn't even know until I left and lived somewhere else. There's a gas station on 107 right there. 108. I'm gonna get some pizza real quick at Leone's. So I don't know what the scene was about. It could have been that, but it was not. They weren't. They actually had somebody. It wasn't like they were looking. Well, they were looking for somebody, but whoever they were looking for was right there because somebody got hurt because an ambulance came later. I think they were getting chased by the cops and then they drove off into the trees. You know. So I don't really know what. Man, my sinuses are hurting me today. I don't know why they're hurting too. I know why they're hurting too, but they're pretty bad. So we're passing Naples Park right now. We're gonna stop by Leone's real quick. Man, my sinuses are just killing me. I just need some menthol or some blue ice on my nose and my face, man. I can't believe the humidity. Maybe I'll put my windows down and make it better. It's pretty bad. Chill out here for a minute. Chill out here by Leone's real quick. It'll be about 20 minutes before they have it ready. Alright, y'all. So what's good, y'all? What's happening? Let's just get out and show you guys the surrounding areas for a minute. It's going to be a little bit before it's ready anyways. Oh, there goes a phone flying back there. Oh well. Y'all. Chassidon, don, chassidon, don. I llegado, chassidon. So we're in North Naples right now. Savannah James. Who the crap is Savannah James? I don't know who that is. Kyle, who's Savannah James? Robert, welcome on board. She went to a national... Yeah. She went... I know what it is. I know, Big J. Thanks for explaining it, bro. Yeah, it's a girl from Northport. She went on a road trip across the United States with her boyfriend. And apparently her boyfriend, well, he wasn't really... Yeah, go figure. So now they're looking for him. I'm like 4 hours from Savannah James. Oh, you mean like Savannah, Georgia? Yeah, I did videos there. It's a pretty cool town. Malik Williams, welcome on board. We're in North Naples here. Welcome on board. Yeah, they went on a road trip and it all went to crap. There's a warrant for Gabi's boyfriend. So yeah. Anybody watching from Alabama? What's up to everybody in Alabama? What happened with the Alabama and Florida Gators game? Did anybody know what happened with that game? Bro, I've never been to Savannah. Yeah, I went to Savannah briefly on a road trip. I went to a road trip in Savannah. That was one of the first towns we actually hit up that I've never been to on that road trip we went on. It was probably one of the first towns we hit up that I've never been to. Big J says, frantic hunt, Brian Laundry, missing update. Dive team's motivated and hungry to find him in the water. Salah Rodriguez. Alabama won. All right, cool. What was the score? Yeah, Alabama's got a good football team. Well, actually, Alabama's got one of the best football teams, period. What's up, Jose? Not much. I'm just hanging out in North Naples. Hanging out back in North Naples. Getting some pizza. Look how dirty my truck is, y'all. Will y'all believe that? Look how dirty it is. I went out in the Everglades fishing today. Look how dirty that truck is. Isn't that unbelievable? It is filthy. The hood, no, it's not like a hood. It's a nice area. But it's my neighborhood. I'm in my neighborhood, but back in my old stomping grounds. Look at how dirty that truck is, y'all. Unbelievable. When we're out fishing today. Brenda says, love your videos. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. God bless people. Be integrity. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate it. Last name Lowe. Yeah, I went fishing today. I got my fishing poles in the back of the truck. I can't really see it. Alabama is better than Florida. In a football team, yeah. Football team's way better. Florida Gators aren't that good of a team. The Florida Gators are kind of a crappy team, to be honest. What kind of fish do you catch and cook down there south? Well, fishing in Florida is incredible. Now, we don't eat a lot of we do mostly catch and release. But here we have, today we were trying to catch snook, largemouth bass, and tarpon. So the fishing is incredible out in the Everglades. I mean, there was probably like 400. We hit up a spot where there's about 400 tarpon rolling. None of them were biting. They just weren't biting, but they were there. When you fish, are there alligators? Oh yeah, lots of alligators. We were probably big. We were probably like 40 feet from like a 10, 12-foot alligator that was just watching us fish the whole time. There's always alligators out there. I should have live streamed the fishing. It was fun. The sky in South Florida at night always looks so cool. I know, yeah. You should ceramic protect your truck. Also makes a huge difference on your window tint. Be careful, alligators are dangerous. Alligators are not dangerous if you don't go near the water. If you stay outside the water, you're okay. If you stick your hand in the water or go within 6 feet of the water, then you got to be careful. But if you're not immediately in the water, trust me, you'll be okay. Alligators are not going to come looking for you. Alligators are not going to come hunt you down. If you stay out of the water, you're okay. They're dangerous if you go in their territory, which is the water. Don't mess with the water, you'll be okay. So any Alabama fans or Florida fans? Alabama won. Any Gator fans disappointed about that one? No, Naples is very safe. I've never had a problem in Naples as far as like being out at night. There's a few spots where people like to drink and act a fool and stuff like that. Yeah. No, Naples is not dangerous at all at night. No. It is becoming not dangerous, but it is becoming trashy. Like, there's a lot of homeless people here now. It's becoming trashier, but I wouldn't call it dangerous. I'd just call it trashy. I wouldn't say dangerous. I'd say trashy. Yeah, I'd say trashy. What's good from Dothan, Alabama? Love the videos. Our defense sucks. I want a guy. Colorado. Everglades is a cool place. It's cool to see alligators. If you don't swim in the river, you're Gucci. Yeah, just don't go in the water. Just don't go in the water. If you don't go in the water, you will not, or near the water, actually. If you stay more than 6 feet from the water, you're okay. If you're 6 feet from the water, you need to be on super high alert. Alligators will not bother you unless you do something really dumb in their territory. Donald says, I'm in Rhode Island right now, and I spend a lot of time in my condo in South Naples. I love it there. Yeah, this is a different type of place up here. I'm from California, and homelessness is normal to me. Yes, yeah. But see, we didn't used to have a lot of homelessness here. It's kind of a new thing. Yeah. Yeah, we there's a lot of bass. But I didn't catch any bass today. There's a lot of bass out there. Spring Hill's not bad. but it's also not good. Spring Hill is kind of right down the middle. You have a lot of addiction in Spring. I think the worst things about Spring Hill is sinkholes. There's a lot of addiction. You'll see a lot of trashy people. Kind of just trashy. And at night at night in Spring Hill it's very trashy. And if you go south of Spring Hill into like Hudson, Newport Richey, it's pretty trashy. But it's not like horrendous. You don't want to be on the main streets in Spring Hill. Like if you buy a house in Spring Hill, you don't want to be on the main streets because they have sidewalks. So all the trashy people, they go on the sidewalks. So if you stay away from the main streets in Spring Hill, you're usually okay. There's actually a great video on my channel about Spring Hill that explains living there and moving there. Naples is great during this time of year when it finally starts to cool down a little bit. For bass fishing, go to Lake Okeechobee. There's plenty of good bass fishing here. I mean, I fished around Lake Okeechobee, and I think around here in Naples is better. You just got to know the spots and all that. I do good around here. Brooksville. Brooksville is a little bit different. See, Spring Hill's kind. Yeah, Brooksville. Spring Hill is kind of more like New Yorkers and stuff like that, and transplants. Brooksville is more redneck, so it's much more. Even though they're right next to each other, they're totally different places. Like Brooksville is kind of like more like redneck, and then the south side of Brooksville is a black area. And then like everything else is country. You can end up in Brooksville. You can end up with a Brooksville address, but being west of Veterans Highway, like by Weeki Wachee. So you can find a house with a Brooksville address that's kind of between 50 and 19, kind of by Weeki Wachee and all that. Or you can have a Brooksville address, but you're not living in Brooksville. Because the actual town of Brooksville, you don't want to move to the actual town of Brooksville. You want to be on the outskirts of Brooksville, and it is very country and kind of southern, so it's not for everybody. But Spring Hill is Spring Hill is kind of more New Yorkers. Lots of New Yorkers moving there. Lots of people from Tampa moving there. It's kind of like a commuter town for Tampa, basically. So yeah, what part of Florida has the most attractive white country girls? Ocala. Beep beep. Que hola city. Ocala's got a lot of country people. Ocala. Hey, stop. I was homeless. Yeah. Ocala has... Amanda, have you been to Orlando? Orlando. Yeah, like Spring Hill and Brooksville, they're right next to each other, but they're very different. To catch snook, I like to use an artificial Rapala suspending lure or sinking lure. They work great. But if you, it depends on what type of snook it is. There's freshwater snook, and then there's backwater snook, and there's saltwater snook. And depending on where you're targeting the snook, depends how well you can catch them. But anyways, I gotta go in the pizza place real quick and see if my pizza is done. They said 20 minutes, so maybe. Well, this live stream's been 23 minutes, so it should be ready in a little bit. We'll give it a few more minutes. I'm homeless right now in Alabama. Motel is expensive. Oh, Jeff Davis, you're homeless in Alabama. I didn't know that, man. You're doing motels. Yeah, it gets really expensive. You know, what part of Alabama are you in right now? Because there's parts of Alabama, like in Montgomery, Alabama, there's apartments in Montgomery where they'll give you the first month for free. Like, I mean, it's in the hood, though. I mean, it's not going to be like a good area, but I've seen apartment complexes in Montgomery, Alabama, where they'll give you, I mean, they're in a bad area, but, the thing is, like, I don't know, like here in Florida, right? Like, there's a lot of people here in Florida. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm going to go into the pizza place and get my pizza in a little bit. I can't live stream going in there. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Look at how much, like, give me a second, y'all. I got my sinuses are really messing up. My sinuses are like exploding. Well, anyways, there's let's see here. See if I can park in front of the pizza place. There's a black neighborhood in Naples. It's off of Fifth Avenue North. So you know the Fifth Avenue South is like the fancy Fifth Avenue, and there's Fifth Avenue North, which is actually a historic black neighborhood. They're dealing with being bought out and being gentrified. People that are from there. Look at these cars behind us, cops and everything. What? Cops. That was like a jacked up Jeep. That thing was sick. Yeah, man, you see some crazy cars on the weekends. Let me just park in front of the pizza place where we're at right now. My sinuses are pretty bad. I did something that I shouldn't have done. My sinuses are just like, I feel like I got punched in the face. But I knew. Well, check it out. So basically right now, guys, well, it depends. Hold on. Being okay. You guys are arguing about being homeless. That's cool. Look, the thing about being homeless is there's some people who have mental disabilities and they just can't be normal in society. But you have people who they pretend like they have a problem and they really don't. Now, those people that are pretending to be homeless and pretending to be sick and they pretend like they can't work, they actually hurt the good people. Because I like helping people. I love helping people. But I don't help people anymore because, like, in Montgomery, Alabama, for example, there's so many people, like, let's say along Perry Hill in Montgomery. Hundreds of homeless people there. You might see 3 or 4 out at a time, but they all pretend like they're homeless and like they're sick or like they got hurt, or they might bring a little kid with them to beg. They're not homeless. They're just pretending to be, Nothing wrong with being homeless. The problem is that there's people who are just homeless because they're lazy. Some people are homeless because they have mental problems, they have health problems. They're out in their luck. It can happen to anybody, really. Anybody can go homeless. I don't care who you are. But I've almost, in a sense, been homeless at one point in my life. Not, I've slept in gas. I've never been like out on the street, but I've slept in cars and all that, and but you work your way out of it. The housing situation in this country is difficult, but there's a lot of people who are homeless just because they don't amount to anything, and they don't try hard enough. I mean, not everybody has a mental problem, you know. I'm gonna go in there real quick and get my pizza, guys. So y'all talk to each other. I want you guys to argue between each other for a few minutes while I look at my pizza. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, y'all. Alright guys, I'm back. I was just grabbing a pizza real quick. You guys arguing between each other about being homeless? What y'all up to? Oh my. Look at that Leone's Pizzeria Italiana. This is not healthy. Alright guys, I'm back. It wasn't too bad without me, was it? Dang, that windshield is already fogged up. Alright. Okay. I'll be honest, it's not good pizza at all. It's pretty trashy. But I like it because I grew up around it. Leone's pizza is not all that good. I eat it simply because I grew up around it. Connie white girls. You talk about where's the best white girls in Florida? Okay. I'm not gonna tell you Leone's pizza is good because it's not. It's probably like the trashiest pizza you can eat. But because I grew up around it, I like it. You know what I mean? Am I being honest about that? Am I being fair? It's not that Leone's pizza is good. It's that it's okay. It's that I grew up around it. You know what I mean? To me, it's good. You know? To me, it's good because I love their pizza. Yeah, guys, blow my nose and crap. All right, let's drive to Naples, guys. To me, it's good because I grew up around it. You know what I mean? I grew up around their pizza, and it was like a, you know, it's a nostalgic thing for me because I grew up around it. But is their pizza good? Probably not. You know, para mí es buena. You know. So, yeah, it's not like it's great pizza, but for me, it's all right. Look at that Jeep, man. You see that Jeep? That thing is jacked up. So, earlier you guys were talking about being homeless. The thing about being homeless in Alabama is it's fairly affordable to get housing in Alabama. I mean, I've seen places in Montgomery in the hood. There's rents in Alabama for $500. If you want to find a rent for $500 a month here in Florida, you will not find it. In Alabama and Montgomery, I've seen rents for $500. You know, so you can get together. Two homeless people can get together and pay $250 a piece. You know, and you rent yourself an apartment. You know, but in Florida, forget about it. You know, it's not here. It's ridiculous. Like. The requirements, even if you have money, they don't care if you got money. Even if you got money, they don't care. Like, it's not even about the money. It's like they don't want certain people. They're not looking at just how much money you got. They're looking at, like, the requirements are strict. Bro, this humidity is so annoying. I'm eating pizza while driving. That's Leone's Pizza right there. Wisconsin cheese. Yeah, buddy. I'm about to drive in the Mercado. It's really fancy in there. So at the end of the day, it's easier to be homeless in Alabama because you can really get back on your feet, you know? Like, really the strategy to get back on your feet, I think, is find another person who's not, like, nuts, you know? And just, like, you get, like, Alabama is sheep, man. Like, you can rent for sheep over there. The thing about Florida is, I don't even know if you're homeless, how to get back on your feet nowadays. It's gotta be tough. Let me tell you, the notion of being homeless is scary. Because even if you're working and you're on top of your game, we're living in some scary times, man. We're living in some scary times right now. We're in Mercado in Naples. It's very fancy back in here. Mercado, Naples. This guy's from New York. It's very fancy. The parking garage. Very fancy. There's a Lamborghini. A Yukon and a Lamborghini. Yeah, this is a fancy spot right here. Real fancy spot right here. Very fancy. This is kind of where I grew up in this area here. It's pretty fancy. It's a really ritzy, fancy area. I crack up in Naples because, I've traveled all over the United States recently. And Naples is the only place where you'll see people wearing a mask and gloves while driving. You know what I mean? This place is something else. This here place where I'm from, you have some of the snobbiest, dumbest rich people on the face of the earth live here. I don't know what it is about this place. Son gente mongolica. Like, they have all this money, but then they're like terrified of anything, bro. You know, like, even like if you get ahead in life, then there's still fears that people have. Like, I just crack up driving around Naples. How many people I see like driving wearing masks, for example? You know what I mean? Like, I've literally seen 5 people today wearing gloves and mask while driving. Like, bro, like, we're like a year into this crap already. You know what I mean? If you haven't got it yet, you just missed out on it. You know what I mean? Like, we're literally like a year into this thing already. Like, bro, we are into this. We're a year into this, and you still see people wearing gloves and masks while driving. And it's always like a Kia Soul or like some tiny little, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like a little, like an environmentally friendly car. You know what I mean? It's like, and I'll tell you, I went to New York City. I didn't see that much. Like, we went all over the United States, and the stuff that you see here in Naples, it's just ridiculous. We unfortunately have some of the most ridiculous people move here. It's like all the dumb people from all like the rich dumb people in the whole world have just like gathered here for like dumb rich people. I'm trying to eat a pizza while driving. This ain't going good, guys. Like, the slices don't want to break apart. Like, they didn't. Come on, pizza, break apart, bro. Dang, you're not supposed to eat pizza while driving, are you? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna be able to eat this pizza while driving. Like, look at this one. It was my turn to go, not yours, buddy. I had the right of way, not you. But Naples, I tell you, man, you meet the dumbest rich people here in the world. Like, I thought all people up north were stupid based on the ones I met down here, you know? And then I go up north and they're not stupid. I'm like, oh, it's just the ones that, like, you guys remember like when the president many years ago said they're not sending the best they got? When it comes to snowbirds, they're not sending the best. They're sending us their bad stuff. You know what I mean? Because I went up there and I saw all those states and stuff. And those people aren't all like that. Like, it's the ones they send us. You know? I'm trying to eat pizza while driving. Alright, guys, I gotta get back to Fort Myers. I'm tired. Man, I couldn't believe it. Like, I go up there, and like everybody like I met from New Jersey down here in Florida is a complete imbecile. Not everybody, because I know a few cool ones that are my friends and stuff, but like for the most part, if you meet somebody from New Jersey and Florida, there's a 90% chance there's something wrong with them. You know what I mean? These people are not normal people. I go to New Jersey and I loved it. The people were amazing. I actually like met people and stuff while I was up there I liked, you know? So there's nothing wrong with people from New Jersey. It's people from New Jersey that come to Florida. What the crap are they sending us? You know? When you're printing out people, don't send us your rejects. You know? So, yeah. It's like when they're printing out people, they send all the rejects to Florida. Don't send them here, send them somewhere else. Send them somewhere else. But I really don't get what the problem is. It's like, I went to New Jersey and I met some of the coolest, most educated people I've ever met. Great people I met up there, man. I loved them. But then, you meet somebody from New Jersey that's in Florida, and they're like, you know, well, you know, driving the wrong way or something, right? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. You got I don't know what to tell you, man. But it's like, for real, like, the people that end up in Florida from other states, they don't represent those states very well. Because you get some interesting people down here. For the most part. And I'll tell you, like, today driving around Naples, I've seen like 4 or 5 people wearing gloves and a mask while driving. Bro, I just drove through the whole country. I didn't see that anywhere. Leave it to Naples. It's like they send all like the How did these people get rich back home if they're that slow? That's really what I wonder. Like, these are the people that got rich in your state? How do these people get rich? You know? I don't get it. I really don't get it, y'all. But, yeah, I mean, the homelessness situation is a problem here. Like, earlier today, I was at this intersection up here. On the Market 75, and there was 2 homeless people begging. But bro, these people were not homeless. Like, you could tell they were living good. Like, you know, like, their hair. Look, I know what it's like to like spend 3 days without a shower and to live out in the streets. Like, your hair gets all whatever, you know, like, you start to look a certain way when you're homeless. You know what I mean? Your hair gets in bad shape. You can keep up, but you know, you're not going to be clean shaved and all that for the most part. Like, there's just certain things you can't really fake. These people are not that homeless, you know? They are not that needy. They're scammers, really. They don't want to work. Because I know what it's like to actually be homeless and to actually watch your hair go to crap, watch your skin go to crap. You know what I mean? Like how you got to keep your hygiene. It's a battle just to keep up your hygiene. You know what I mean? And that's just off of like when we travel and we don't stay in hotels, we sleep in the car, and I understand how your hair gets and all that. You know, like it's a battle being homeless, bro. You know? When you see these people wearing Jordans, they're not homeless. They're not needed. They just don't want to work. Like the ones that were begging here earlier today, son unos descarados, bro. Esa gente no son homeless de verdad. Son descarados que son. You know what I mean? Like, son gente descarada. They're not homeless. That's like, que homeless, bro. Estás loco. And now we're in a Market 75, and there was literally like at least 2 homeless people begging here earlier today. Naples is not what it used to be, bro. Naples has gotten so trashy. I think all the homeless people, like Lee County banned panhandling. So all the people that were panhandling in Lee County, they came up over here now. So you gotta, like, I bet you there's nobody sleeping underneath this bridge right now. They're not really homeless. They're not really on the street. They're just like trying to get money for buying whatever they use, you know? I don't see nobody sleeping underneath this bridge. You know what I mean? They're not really homeless. And what I found out is a lot of them, they're not even from around here. Like, they're people that come from other states on vacation or something, and then they like run out of money or something, so then like they go and like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You tell me how these people end up here. I would love to know how these people end up here. You tell me. ¿De dónde son esa gente? Like, I think it was Wink News or something. Like, did a report too where they followed. Like, a lot of people do that. You know, I'm on the interstate now, heading north, so there's not too much to look at on this stretch road. It's just well, Interstate 75 basically at night. It's pretty boring stretch road. Maybe I can get off in Bonita. Not sure. Yes, I am eating while driving. I do it. Pretty good at it. Well, if you're just tuning in, I had a great time today. I went fishing out in the Everglades. I picked up my friend out in the woods, redneck out in the woods. Good friend of mine. We went out there and well, I don't even think we got any good bites the whole day. It wasn't really all that good of a fishing day. We didn't get many bites. The fish weren't biting. We found one spot where there was a bunch of tarpon rolling, and we couldn't even get a bite there. And there was a lot of tarpon rolling. Like, there was a lot. Like, this place was like packed with tarpon. The place was like totally packed with tarpon. There was tarpon everywhere. And we couldn't even get a bite. So it was just kind of crappy, really. But I had a great time. That's the thing about fishing. Like, it's not always about catching a fish. Sometimes you just go out there and you forget about your problems, and you know, you just kind of disconnect from everyday life. That's why we go on these fishing trips, you know? It's not so much about what fish you catch or nothing. it's just about disconnecting from the regular, the regular everyday life. I like fishing. Of course, you can never get anything done when you're fishing. You're out there wasting your time with a fishing pole. It's not exactly a cash-making thing, but it's nice to recreate yourself. And we went out to the Picayune Strand, ran out there, and the snook and the tarpon and the bass. And what's nice about South Florida and the spots that we fish here in Naples is you can catch freshwater. You can catch freshwater and saltwater fish in the same spot with the same lures. Like, sometimes you'll get a bass, that's a freshwater fish. You cast again, you get a snook, that's a saltwater fish. So you got saltwater fish and freshwater fish, both in the same water, you know? And if you're just tuning in, I'm driving and Katie's not with me, so it's not like I can read the comments while I'm driving on the interstate, but y'all can argue between each other. Feel free to argue with each other about stuff. Big J, you te estás portando bien, Big J. You been good. You okay, papi? Te estás portando bien, papi. No te portes mal. No te portes mal, Big J. No te portes mal. Pórtate bien. But anyways, yeah, like, I like fishing down here a lot because you have fresh water. And that fishing spot we go to in the Everglades, me and Katie were out there recently. We saw a giant black bear. I mean, this thing was huge. I mean, we got 50-some people watching. Has anybody ever actually seen a black bear in person? It's one of the neatest experiences ever to see a black bear. Now, me and Katie, at this fishing spot we were at today, we saw a black bear there maybe about a year ago. Well, yeah, right before we left Naples, we saw a black bear. It was a fat black bear. I mean, this thing was huge. Then we saw a black bear. Let's see here. Then we saw a black bear. All right, what I'll do for you guys is we're driving into Fort Myers. When I get to Fort Myers, I'm going to take a drive down Palm Beach Boulevard, which is kind of like, where they got the food trucks and stuff, and we'll see what's going on. Sometimes it's a little bit crazy out there at night, but we'll check it out. It should be pretty calm. But it's been crazy lately, so you never know. So we'll get off on Palm Beach Boulevard, and we'll drive down Palm Beach Boulevard with the food trucks. Last time we did a live stream during the weekend, we did that. Check out the food trucks and all that. So we're going to check out the trucks on Palm Beach Boulevard. That's where we're heading now. We're just passing Bonita Springs and Estero right now. We're almost to Estero. We're almost to Estero right now. But anyways, I've seen a black bear at that fishing spot in the Picayune. That was a huge black bear. I mean, and what's neat about that, it was like Katie and I were both together. We both got to see the black bear. Right? Then we saw a black bear. Me and my buddy Shad were coming back from Everglades City. And that's White Boy. Me and White Boy were coming back from Everglades. There's a spot here where we always lose signal in Estero. It's like a dead spot here. There's like a dead spot here in Estero. Oh wait, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Anyways, like, so we're coming up 41 from Everglades City, and this juvenile black bear jumps right out in front of us, man. We're like, yo. I slam on the brakes, and we were like 10 feet from hitting this thing. My buddy Chad, I was driving, so he had his phone out, and he took a video of the black bear jumping in the water. Very young juvenile black bear jumped in the water. As soon as it hit the water, like 10 alligators started swimming towards it, You think, wow, what the crap is that black bear thinking going in that water full of alligators? But he was scared. But he swam across the canal and ran off. That was like by US 41 and Tomato Road in East Naples, way out by by the Everglades and all that. So that's 2 times I've seen a black bear. And there was one time, it was like 6 in the morning, and I lived in Naples, and a black bear, by the bus stop, we were going to school, and there was a black bear, and we saw that. It was like a huge black bear. And I think that's it. I think that's 3 times I've seen a black bear. Are there any other times I've seen a black bear? I think that's it. Now, I've seen a few bobcats. I've seen quite a few bobcats. I've seen bobcats in Lehigh. I've seen bobcats in the Golden Gate Estates, and I've seen bobcats in Naples and out in the Everglades, of course. Yeah, it's nice to go out in the Everglades. I mean, like, before we left Naples, Kenny and I were always in the Everglades. I mean, if we had a day where there wasn't work, we'd be out in the Everglades a lot. That was our thing to do, you know? Go out there, drive around, you know? I would do some fishing, you know? She would do some reading in peace and quiet. We'd do some dirt trails, you know? Looking for black bears, trying to find some wildlife, you know? That's what we did here a lot of, you know? We did a lot of that while we were down here. Like, for most people, it's the beaches, right? But honestly, when I lived down here, most of the stuff we did wasn't even the beaches. It was mostly out in the Everglades, you know? Or traveling a lot down here in Florida. But it's crazy how much we've done in the last year. I mean, we've gone to Texas, Oklahoma, New York, Michigan. And out of all the places that I visited, the only place I really liked a lot was Michigan. And Katie's from up there. I mean, it's gorgeous up there. That Michigan is something else. And I guess Pennsylvania was pretty nice, too. The Amish country in Pennsylvania was pretty neat. You know? Amish country in Pennsylvania was awesome. I like that area a lot. But I can't really blame people who are homeless for anything, because if I was going to be homeless, it'd probably be in Florida. It's probably one of the best places to be homeless is Florida. I wouldn't want to be homeless anywhere else. I mean, it's just with the winters. Now, in the winter, I would go up north. If I was homeless, I think in the winter, I'd go to, like, Colorado. In the summer, I'd go to Colorado or New York, maybe, and then come back here. I've been a snowboarding homeless guy. How about that? Snowbird. I like Michigan a lot. Like, out of all the places we went to, Michigan a lot. I really, really liked Michigan. It's just like those lakes, the Great Lakes are awesome. Like, you don't realize how special the Great Lakes are, but they're really awesome. They are. The Great Lakes are so underrated. Around Ohio, they're not as nice, but when you get up to Michigan, up there by the UP and all that, it's incredible. It really is. I mean, I had always wanted to do that. Like, you have no idea how much Katie and I wanted to do that trip, like up the UP and all that. We've been talking about that for years, and we finally did it, you know? We finally did it. I was hoping that when I was on the road, my YouTube channel would grow a lot. If my YouTube channel had been growing a lot when I was on the road, I just kept driving. But, like, it's not feasible economically, you know? I would have hoped that when I was on that road trip, like, our YouTube channel was just blown up during that time period. And that could have just traveled forever. You know? But it's weird because when you travel a lot, you kind of get used to it. And then when you're not traveling, you feel like you should be on the road, you know? I don't know how to explain it. But we got to do some cool stuff, man. And, like, we still got to do an out west road trip. But Katie's studying for her real estate license. Once she's got that in her under her belt, then we can do the other trip. I told her, until you have your real estate license, there's no more travel. Maybe Miami or Tampa or something. But and talking about Tampa, I owe you guys a Tampa trip because we voted on the channel and Tampa won. So we gotta do that very soon. They've been building. We're in Fort Myers now. They've been building a lot of crap up here. I'm going the speed limit, 72 miles an hour. I'm not trying to speed tonight. I owe you guys a Tampa trip because Tampa won that we did that where we vote and Tampa won, so I owe you guys a Tampa trip. I see Big Jace talking. Thanks for taking part of the conversation. Service tire monitor system? Oh no. What the crap, guys? I think I got a flat tire. That's not cool. My sensor broke. Service tire monitor system. I think we got a flat tire, guys. Not cool. Let's see what my tire pressure looks like right now. Let's see here. That's not cool at all, y'all. Okay, one of my tires, my back rear tire, the sensor's not working for it. But it doesn't seem like it's got a flat tire. Can't stop. I'm not going to stop here on the interstate. But maybe the sensor broke. I guess the sensor broke for the back tire. I don't know if I can take it to the dealership for that. Okay, so my back rear tire, the sensor stopped working for it. It says service tire monitor system, which means the sensor broke, but I don't think I got a flat tire. The truck's driving normal. Tell you something crazy about Florida. I just traveled the whole country, and I might have seen 3 people with a flat tire. Yesterday, I went on Highway 80 between LaBelle and Lehigh, and I saw 6 cars with a flat tire. What they do here in Florida is that the mobile mechanics who fix flat tires for people, both for insurance and for, you find them on Google or whatever like that, they actually go out there and they litter nails and stuff on the roads, and they make these, they'll grab like a pallet and they'll put nails through it and they'll shred it, throw it out there, and they it's like a minefield. Like I was on Highway 80 yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but I was on Highway 80 coming out of between Lehigh and LaBelle, and it was like literally a minefield. It was like literally there was like, excuse me, y'all. There was literally like 5 or 6 cars that had a flat tire on this 10-mile stretch of road. And you'll see on the side of the road the pallets where they do that. So what they do is they grab a pallet and they grab like a foot-long section of it and they throw nails through it, and they just throw them out on the highway. They throw them out by the side of the road, and it's like a minefield going through there. They mine it up, and then you get a flat tire. So when you get a flat tire, you go on Google and they show up, and then that's how they make a living. Like they literally make a living by popping your tires. It's like a scam, you know? But it's crazy because like in a little like it's so obvious, like in a little stretch of Lehigh Acres, there was probably 6 cars with flat tires. You know what I mean? Like even here, look at how many cars here. I don't know what's going on right here on 75, but this is the third. Well, there's just here's a car down right here. There's a car down earlier, and I got a monitor light on. He's got a flat tire probably, and I'm getting a signal for a flat tire too. And it's like they put out, like they mine it up, like they go on here, and the people who, when you call and they come fix your tire, those are the people who popped your tire. So they go out there with nails and boards and stuff, and they leave nails behind and boards and stuff on purpose, so that, you know, as you're driving through there, you get a flat tire, you go on Google, you look up like mobile mechanic, they show up, or mobile tire replacement, you know, and there's like a bunch of people that purposely go around doing that, you know. And there's days where you'll see like countless people with flat tires on the highway. It's insane how many people like fall for that. Like here's another one right here. Look, this guy right here, he's got a flat tire. Right here, see that right there? That's another one right there. So there he is. They're changing a tire. So this is like a scam they do here in Florida, and it's really in Lee County and Henry County. It's really, really bad. Now I gotta stop at a gas station to see if my tire is really flat. It's not driving like it's flat, but that's actually a thing here in Florida, bro. That's crazy. Like, you're driving down the road, you get a flat tire. When you see the flat tire, it's like a board, and there's nails through it. It's like somebody literally, you know, like, they go around dumping nails and stuff, and then that's how these mobile mechanics make a living, bro. Like, they literally do this non-stop, all around. Sometimes they do it on 75, sometimes they do it on 80, and I've had times where somebody will call me and be like, yo, tomorrow avoid this road tomorrow. Like there's people who are in on it, you know, and they know, and they're like, oh, you know, tomorrow avoid Highway 80 or avoid 29 or 75, you know. We're on Colonial right now. My truck's driving a little sluggish, so I might have a flat tire for real. But that's like a normal scam here, bro, like for real. So they go around and they leave like nails. It's either a nail or a piece of like, there's a bunch of ways they do it. But for the most part, it involves a car goes around throwing out nails or throwing out like pieces of wood with nails going through it. You drive over it, you get a flat tire, and then you look up mobile whatever, and they show up, you know. And it's incredible, like how many people, like I said, I travel all over the country, and you'll not see people like anywhere in the country. You might travel like for 1,000 miles, and you might see 2 or 3 people by the side of the road. But just drive through Southwest Florida, and like every mile there's somebody with a flat tire. Yeah, there's a lot more construction here, but like I said, I got people who call me that, okay, tomorrow, like they know ahead of time what roads like you can actually, and then the people who do that, like right there, you saw it right there. You saw the wood? You guys saw the wood on the side of the road? I would almost walk back to show you that. You guys saw that, right? You saw the plywood, right? How it's lined up right on the edge? They do that because the semi-trucks will hit it. What they're really trying to go after is the dump trucks. That's why, like, they'll put the piece of wood, like, right on the edge of the road where a car will miss it, but a dump truck will hit it. Because what they're really going for is the dump trucks. They want to get the dump trucks because a dump truck, they can charge more money to change a tire. But you guys saw that. It was like a piece of 2x4 on the side on the road, and that's got nails on it. So, like, as you're driving, you want to kind of like drive, like, don't like take the edge of the road, because they put them right on the edge where if you're a car, you'll miss it, but if it's a dump truck, it'll hit it. Because what they really like to go for is dump trucks. So, I mean, like, this is like non-stop, in and out. You're driving around, and you see like stretches of road where everybody's got a flat tire. Everybody's got a flat tire. That doesn't happen by chance. That's like somebody's making a killing on that, you know? And the people that come out to repair your car, they're the ones who did it, you know? Me, I would call a tow truck, and I would have my car towed to my house. I would rather pay $200 to a tow truck than to one of these crooks on the side of the road when they're the ones who gave you the flat tire, you know? But you got to be real careful. Like, they'll put them in specific places. And usually it's like a 2x4 with nails sticking up, or a pallet was what they use a lot. So if you see pallet wood, you got to avoid that. And they know where to put them. They'll put it in like specific places right on the edge of the road where if you're a car, you'll miss it. But if it's a dump truck or a semi, you'll definitely hit it. You know? And they could kill people like that. They don't care. Whoa! You drunk or something? What the crap? That car like almost veered into me. Wasn't paying attention. He got behind me, see? The car behind me right there. Almost veered into me. It is the weekend. A lot of people are drunk or high. A lot of drunk or high people on the road during the weekends. That car was either drunk or high or something. He veered right into me. Like, as soon as he was past me, he like veered right into me. I was like, whoa, good thing I was paying attention. But man, this Florida is a trap, man. This place is a trap. I tell you, man. Like, I'm here because of my family, because I'm from here and all that. And it's basically home when you don't have a home, you know? It's home. But man, this place it's programmed to get you. That's why, like, in Alabama, like, they try to do all types of stuff to get me in Alabama, you know? In Alabama, they tried all types of stuff to get me. And they couldn't get me because I already seen it all. You know what I mean? Like, in Alabama, they try to get me with all types of stuff. They try to do all types of stuff in Alabama to get their hands on me. And none of it was successful because, bro, I already seen it all in Florida. You know? I gotta check this tire here. I gotta be real careful coming out here at night. So we're on Palm Beach Boulevard. Now this is Highway 80 right here. So if you take Highway 80 in the other direction, we're heading into Fort Myers. But if you take it out in the countryside in the other direction, I mean, it's a minefield at times. There's times where you, like yesterday, I was going through there, and there might have been, like, I don't know, there were 6 different companies out there, you know, company vehicles changing tires for people. Or you get a flat tire, and before you even, let me check and make sure I don't have a flat tire, because it's telling me I got a flat tire here. This gas station's really well lit. So this is a strip at night here in Fort Myers, Palm Beach Boulevard. It's kind of like the Latino area. There's also a little spot on MLK, but I stay out of that spot. It was way too hot. Let me make sure I don't have a flat tire. Let me stop real quick, guys. Make sure I don't have a flat tire. See what's going on with this crap. There's nothing wrong with the tire. Nothing wrong with the tire. It's a sensor inside of it that went bad. You know? So what have y'all been up to? Let me see what you guys... Alabama can keep me here as long as Alabama wants to. For real, Davis? Put rocks in a bag. Move out, Jose. All about what part of Alabama you go to. Yeah, in Florida, I'm telling you, this whole flat tire thing in Florida is a scam. Like, I'm telling you, I unfortunately know people who, they'll tell me, like, hey, you know, avoid this road tomorrow. I'm like, what do you mean avoid this road tomorrow? Yeah, just stay off this road tomorrow. Because, like, I guess they already know which roads they're going to hit up. So, like, if you're cool with them, or if you know somebody who knows somebody, you can find out what roads to avoid the next day, you know? Because they do it on purpose. They go around. It's mostly, like, Cubans and Mexicans that do it. And, like you'll be, like, hanging out with somebody, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, you know, by the way, tomorrow stay off of Highway 80 or 29. Basically, wherever there's dump trucks, those are the ones you really want to avoid. If there's a route that's got dump trucks, that's the routes you want to avoid the most. So now we're in Fort Myers, guys. City of Fort Myers at night. Palm Beach Boulevard. It's kind of hectic out here at night. I wouldn't say hectic. It's not like bad, but it is Friday night in Fort Myers, so this ain't like Naples where it's quieter. Here it kind of does. You gotta be a little bit more alert. But we'll be all right. Mostly food trucks are out. What the crap is going on with this? Lots of food trucks out and about. Some of the best food trucks. When we used to live over here, we'd come over here just to get our hands on some of these food trucks. You know, lots of different food trucks. You know, taco stuff. You know, like tacos at night and all that. Not sure what's going on here. La Dulceria. Huh, Las Delicias. Panadería y restaurante. Not sure what's going on there. I didn't even know that place existed, Las Delicias. That sounds like it might be Cuban. I gotta look into that. Could be Mexican, but maybe Cuban. Not sure. But we're in Fort Myers at night. and we're gonna go down Palm Beach Boulevard and check out all the taco stands and all the taco trucks and all that. Just a quick drive through Palm Beach Boulevard at night, then I'll let you guys go. But man, Florida, I'm telling you, bro, this place is rigged up to take every penny you got, man. My car insurance was for both vehicles, no house insurance, because I'm not a homeowner right now. I looked at my car insurance, and they withdrew $430, I don't know how much, like over $400 for my car insurance. I called the insurance company, I was like, what the crap makes you think that I'm going to pay almost $500 for 2 cars? Oh, well, you have a Florida policy now. I said, nah, I don't have a Florida policy. My other car still has Alabama tags on. I said, that's an Alabama tag. You're not going to charge me these ridiculous prices. They wanted to charge me for 2 cars, no homeowners insurance, $430. I called the insurance and said, look, man, you better change the numbers, or I'm going to go insure my car somewhere else. When I used to live in Florida, I had this company. I got like a ticket or something, or 1 or 2 tickets, right? And it's like, how many tickets you get in Florida? Like, I swear to you, like in Alabama, I got 1 ticket, right? 1 ticket. The whole time that I was in Alabama, I got 1 ticket because I was speeding on 75, and Alabama state trooper pulled me over. There was years in Florida where we would get 5 or 6 tickets in a year. So the cops give you a lot of tickets. The insurance companies, I think the insurance companies like get the cops to give you a lot of tickets so they can jack up your rate or something. Because we were getting tickets in Florida, I'm talking about like 5 or 6 times a year. I got pulled over 1 time in Alabama. 1 time in Alabama. I was up there for a year, and they pulled me over 1 time. Bro, in Florida, you're getting pulled over like almost daily. Like I don't know, like once a month. Now that I got a new car, they don't pull me over, which makes me think that the reason they were pulling me over when I lived in Florida was because when I lived here, I drove clunkers. But now that I got a nicer car, I get pulled over a whole lot less. I mean, so far, I haven't got pulled over yet in Florida. But they'll pull you over and they'll give you a ticket. And then they jack up your insurance rates. Next thing you know, you're paying $500 or $600 a month for insurance. It's all a big scam, I mean, it's not as bad as New Jersey or New York City or something like that. But let me tell you, bro, Florida has a way of sucking the life out of you, This place will suck the life out of you. So I tell people, if you're moving to Florida, it's a cool place, cool vibes, awesome places to hang out. But if you come to Florida, you better have some money to spend because they're gonna get it. You know what I mean? They're gonna get it. Let's see what these taco stores are looking like tonight. We got a little hood gas station right here. This is Palm Beach Boulevard, Fort Myers tonight. This is the Latino side too. This is the Hispanic area. It's weird because like now, when I say Hispanic, it's mostly like Central American in here. Mexican, Central American, because like Cubans and Puerto Ricans are in Lehigh, And it's different. It's really different. Like, it's very different because out here, like Lehigh is Cubans and Puerto Ricans now. Cubans, rednecks, and Puerto Ricans are in Lehigh. And out here, it's mostly like Central Americans, So it's really broken down kind of weird. Or like not even all Latinos. Like not even all Latinos politic the same way out here. It's weird. And there seems to be a lot of workplace drama between Hispanics and like Cubans and Mexicans, for example, are like kind of like going at it pretty hard out here. Like this is a taco shop that I told you guys. Let me see if I can pull in here real quick. This is on Marsh, and sometimes the cops hang out here. This is one of like the most popular taco spots on Palm Beach Boulevard. It must be really good, or it must just be a lot safer than the other ones, because sometimes the cops like to hang out back here. There's taco stands right here. People partying, music. This one's pretty big. And they open up one across the street to compete with them, of course. because you can make money without competition around here. But yeah, I mean, like, there's just a lot of taco stores. Like, you got this one right here. Like, all these parking lots, there's just nothing but taco stands. You got one right here, and you got one across the street, which seems to be like the most popular one out of all of them. They got music. There's no cops out here tonight, but and all these cars that are just parked randomly, that's because they're eating tacos or waiting for tacos. I come out here all the time just to get tacos late at night. Late night tacos, you know, there's a lot of food trucks. But you can see this one stays pretty packed. This is one of like the more busier ones right here. Let's see if I can get into that gas station real quick. I mean, it's good for the gas station because it brings customers, I guess. And it's kind of like a win-win right there for both businesses. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Lots of music playing loud. That's the thing about Fort Myers, man. You can actually come out here and chill at night. Like, you could never do this in Montgomery, Alabama at night. Like, a hangout spot at night in Montgomery, Alabama. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of hangout spots here at night. You know, you got white hangout spots, you got black hangout spots, and you got Latino hangout spots, you know? Like, everybody's, it's not too mixed, but at least there's spots where people can hang out. In Alabama, at night, bro, you better pack it up. You better pack it up and load it up. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see, you got kind of Silverado trucks right here. Everybody's just chilling. This one right here, I'm going to guess it must be one of the better ones because they're always packed. This place is always packed. Is this guy coming in or going out? Well, you can't make up your mind. Now you go. Go, man. Got it, man. That's a little ginger white girl. Hilarious. All right. Da, 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 da. I don't know what the crap is up with the humidity. I can't see anything. But yeah, you guys are awfully quiet today. When I was driving, you guys were talking. When I was on the interstate, came up to here, you guys are quiet as crap, man. I started talking. That's the thing about Alabama, bro. Like, Alabama, you could not have a hangout spot this late at night. They would shoot that thing up in a heartbeat. But out here, you can be out late. I might actually go for a walk in downtown if I can find a parking spot. Let me see if I can get a parking spot downtown. If I can find a parking spot in downtown Fort Myers, I'll walk around a little bit like we did the other day. I mean, the other day was a weekday and it was packed. I got some tiramisu in the car for Katie. I gotta get that back to her. I should probably charge the phone now. Sometimes when I connect the charger, if it hooks into the Wi-Fi, I lose the audio. Hopefully it doesn't happen. We'll give it a try, see what happens. Let's see here. Bam. We're on, okay. We're charging. Hopefully I didn't lose the audio on you guys. So this is Palm Beach Boulevard, guys. There's another taco stand right here. Let's pull up in this parking spot right here. So yeah, like the whole Palm Beach Boulevard, it's just a bunch of food trucks and, you know, little places where you can come out on Friday night and have a cerveza and a taco. Maybe stab somebody you don't like, or, you know, whatever it is you're into. It's pretty straight, man. It's pretty straight out here at night. You got the Hummers, you got the F-150s, you got the Chevys. Why is my windshield so freaking foggy, bro? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Is it on the inside? Is it on the outside? What the crap? It's like the humidity just like drenches the freaking windshield, bro. But yeah, it's pretty chill. Like I said, you got a lot of taxis out here. A lot of taxis because people are drinking. And they're drinking responsibly, and they don't have a driver's license anyway, so they might as well get a taxi. I don't mind what the hell these things, yeah. I mean, it's not even a responsibility. It's just we already don't have a license, blood. But yeah, Fort Myers. Here's a taco stop over there. I mean, I have to put my windows down. That might help. I don't know. It is just humidity. Humidity. Lots of little taco stands. Taco stands. Taqueria. Oh, but you gotta pay the parking. I don't know if I have any change on me. Oh, dang, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't have any change on me. I think I have 1/4. I think you have to pay to park in Fort Myers. In downtown Fort Myers, you gotta pay to park, and I don't think I have any change on me. I got a $1 bill. I gotta trade in for quarters. I don't think I have any change on me. I really don't. I have like a few little star bills, and that's it. I don't think I got any quarters on me. Nope. Can't pay to park if I don't have any quarters on me. Well, that sucks. I'll just take a drive down Palm Beach Boulevard, and that's it for you guys. I really want to get out and walk around. Let me see if I can find some quarters somewhere. I don't know if I can maybe go to a gas station and get change. That might work. Let's see if I can at least find a gas station and then try to get change for my quarters, because you got to pay to park in downtown Fort Myers. This looks pretty sketchy. Let's give this a try. This looks pretty sketchy. Let's give this a try. Has anybody ever said that in their lives? Like, yeah, this is pretty sketchy. Let's go here. Oh, yeah, we're in Fort Myers for sure. We're in Fort Myers for sure. All right, guys. So I'm going to go get some change real quick. I'm going to get some gas real quick, y'all. Not gas, but get some change so I can do this. I'll be back in a minute, y'all. Out here. Whew. Fort Myers. This gas station is about as sketchy as it gets, pretty much. Really sketchy looking gas station. Okay. This gas station is sketchy as crap, bro. What on earth? Alright, guys, we're gonna go walk downtown Fort Myers in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, we gotta go that way. Hold on. We don't want to get back on. We don't want to get back on Palm Beach Boulevard. We gotta go this way. That gas station is sketchy. Fort Myers, dog. Downtown Fort Myers, guys. I'm gonna go for a walk in a little bit. But people are pretty friendly though. Like Fort Myers ain't really like Fort Myers is a place where if you just mind your own business, you'll be okay. Like there are hood people here. You just like mind your own business, you'll usually almost always be okay. That's the one thing about Fort Myers. Like it don't matter what's going on around you, you just like mind your own business and you're okay. Like that gas station looks super sketchy, but if you mind your own business, you're okay. You know, like just be respectful, mind your own business, you're always okay. Like, a lot of times, like, you know, we've done all types of hoods. We've done Miami, Philly, New York, and like, we've done all these places, Detroit, you know what I mean? Like Texarkana, we've been to all these places, man. And I've never had a problem. And like people like, you're not scared to be out and about it. And like, just if you are respectful and whatever, you will usually never have a problem. You know what I mean? It's just about being respectful. Just be respectful, and 99% of the time, you will be all right. You know what I mean? Like, and we go to dangerous places all the time. You know, like, but if you just mind your own business, you're usually okay. Like, a lot of people are terrified. Like, you know, just be a decent human being. Like, just because it's the hood doesn't mean it's bad and everybody's bad. Like, just be respectful and you'll be all right, you know? And again, we've been to all types of places, all types of hoods. And for the most part, we have never had a freaking problem. Like, when we have had, well, I mean, we're recording videos, so you're kind of asking for it. You know what I mean? That's different. When you're recording video, you know, it's different kind of when you're recording videos. But for the most part, just mind your own business and you'll be alright. Be friendly, be courteous. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. Lexington told you. Shotgun, not true. I live in the East Coast. Fort Myers Beach, the water's dirty. The East Coast has cleaner water, but the West Coast has better sand. For the most part. This guy's going the wrong way. Oh crap, we got somebody going the wrong way. We got a wrong way driver, y'all. We got a wrong way driver. Okay. Let's see if we can find a parking spot in Fort Myers. The real challenge here is finding a parking spot, really. If we can find a parking spot, I got some change. If we can get some parking spot, we can walk around downtown Fort Myers. You can get a parking spot. Let's see if we can get a parking spot. God, I can't stand how like foggy my windshield is. It's like really super annoying. Super annoying. Okay, so we're almost, you can see the lights right there. That's downtown Fort Myers. You can't go ahead. Oh, you can go ahead. You just can't turn that way because it's a one-way. All right. Yep, we're going to walk downtown Fort Myers at night. It's not as nice as downtown. Downtown Naples is a little bit nicer. Downtown Fort Myers isn't as fancy as downtown Naples. Dang it, my sinuses have just been through the roof. There's a parking spot right there. Most people don't want to take the first parking spot they see, but we're going to go ahead and take this spot right here. Take this parking spot right here. And we'll walk downtown Fort Myers. I got some change with us, so we should be all right. I got my stabilizer. I'll put the camera on the stabilizer, so y'all give me a minute to get situated. We'll go for a walk. I'll take a little napkin with me. I've just been like all over the place. I don't know why my sinuses are so bad. Oh, my sinuses are killing me. Well, where the crap is my stabilizer? Let's see if we can find the stabilizer. We're gonna need it. Not exactly, but it's better with the stabilizer. Alright guys, downtown Fort Myers. Nice to be out here. It's very warm. Very warm. Let me move a little bit forward because that parking spot I picked, I'm kind of too far back. And the police they do give tickets here in Fort Myers. So if you come downtown Fort Myers, just know that they do give tickets. So just make sure you park in your spot and you pay it up. Let me see where the crap my stabilizer is. It just looks better if I use the stabilizer too. I don't know where the crap I left it though. Let's see if I can. Here it is. Here's my stabilizer. So if y'all give me a minute, I'll put y'all give me a minute. Let me do it on the other side. I don't like being out here with the door open. Nice, 2500 Suburban. There's a stabilizer right there. Well, we were here on a weekday and there was a lot of people on a weekday, so. Alright, so you guys gotta show for a minute because I gotta get the stabilizer ready. So y'all just show for 1 second, alright? I'll hang out for 1 minute while I get this thing ready. Don't leave me, don't go away. This will only take a brief moment. Y'all just hang out for 1 minute. There we go, guys. This will not take forever. I got the phone out of the case. Y'all don't leave me yet. Don't leave without me. Orientation. Alright. Let me turn this on. Y'all should stay with me for 1 minute. Okay. Alright. Now we're good. Y'all stayed with me. Good. Alright, cool. I don't want y'all to go away. Let's lock up the car. Now we're on stabilizer. Great. We're live streaming from downtown Fort Myers. Let's see here. And notice that you can put in quarters or you can put in nickels and dimes as well. So we have 1 hour. 2 hour limit. We got 1 hour in here. We locked the car. Oh, I left the lights on in there. Let me turn them off real quick. Hold on, yeah. We got that pizza from Leone's. I am a savage, bro. I got that pizza from Leone's in there. There we go. Yeah, so I went fishing out in the Everglades today. It was so cool to finally be out there in the Everglades. All right, we're live streaming from downtown Fort Myers. We're here on a weekday. I'm like so paranoid about unlocking my car. Not that there's anything in there worth taking at all. There isn't. Maybe like a few dollars. But like $2, but I'm still paranoid about locking it. All right. Downtown Fort Myers. Here we go. Actually, I thought there'd be more people out, but this isn't a busy area. Be safe out there, Josecito. I gotta watch these UCF fights. Okay, dale, disfruta, brother. Thank you for tuning in. We got Be Safe out there, Josecito. Laugh out loud, BJ's hilarious, bro. What's he doing now? ¿Qué estás haciendo? This is a complete bogus and utter lie. I know a real estate agent right now, and I could refer you to. What are you arguing about, Jay? What's upsetting you now, Poppy? Don't get mugged. Not really. The Fort Myers ain't like that, bro. Maybe like in 2012, yeah. There's just too many tourists here. It ain't like that. You might have somebody try to finesse you more than anything, but not like that. Fort Myers ain't like that. I don't know. I've never been mugged. Like mugged. I've never had it happen. It also depends where, because like somebody try to mug me, I'd be like, all right, you know. Y'all scared. Look at y'all home scared. I'm over here enjoying life. Y'all scared. Y'all scared. Y'all scared. Got that Silverado right there. So far so quiet. It is very warm tonight. Let me tell you. It feels so warm tonight. It's just really hot. It's uncomfortable. And it's actually pretty quiet tonight. Not too many people hang out here. You just gotta watch out if you're a pedestrian because a lot of people are drinking. Y'all scared? They scared, man. I'm telling you, they scared. Talk about getting mugged. Y'all scared. Y'all scared at home. You don't know. Like, I know people that like don't leave their house. Like they just no salen de su casa. And one day they go outside to get groceries in their gated community, and they're like an airplane lands in their house while they're sleeping or something. You know. So I'm not sure what this mural is about. Back to Blue Glass. I'm not sure what this place is about. It's very fancy looking. Ponte las pilas. No, yo siempre ando cuidado, mi hermano. I lived in Alabama, so I mean, I've seen it all now at this point in life. Somebody might. But, you know, I just go to the bank and buy another phone, whatever, you know. I don't have anything on me of value. Never do. Yeah. Uno, like, la vida es muy corta, bro. Like here, people actually come out at night and do stuff. Like, in Alabama, like, people wouldn't go out this late at night. You know what I mean? So, it's just that in itself should be a pretty good indication for it. So you guys, I'm done arguing about Alabama. You guys, I'm like, I should be the one arguing, and I'm not. I'm just like, whatever. I'm here now. I'm back home, and that's all I care about. Now, not New Orleans. You want to talk about dangerous? Not New Orleans, man. New Orleans. I don't like New. That's why you guys are like, you never went back to New Orleans. I'm like, nah. I didn't like New Orleans too much. It was just way too much going on in New Orleans. And I'm getting my walk in with you guys. Walking is always good. You should always walk. You got the fancy stores here with sell glasses. You just gotta like be. I'll learn eventually. Like when we do these live streams and stuff, like just keep it moving. Don't stop and engage groups. I've learned that already. It just never goes good. Don't ever stop and engage groups when you do live streams. Just keep it moving. You know? I learned that already. Learned it the hard way a few times now. Like you're always like if there's a large group. Permiso. Gracias. Yes. There's a lot of activity today. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for people blasting music. Somebody's got an insanely loud sound system. Okay, somebody's got an insanely loud sound system. Somebody has an insanely loud sound system. I might wait for that car to pass. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Fort Myers, y'all. Fort Myers. Dude, that car is so loud. It's got speakers on the outside. Let me let it pass, because I don't want to get a copyright strike from it. Hold on, y'all. We'll let it pass. That car is so loud. That is so freaking loud. Does he think he's not going to get put over for that? I think they're not going to get put over. I think in Florida has a car audio regulation. They just don't enforce it at all. Florida doesn't seem to enforce it. Florida doesn't enforce it. But some states do, like in Alabama, if they catch you blasting your music, they'll get you. In Kentucky, if they catch you blasting your music, guaranteed ticket. You know what I mean? So that's a new Silverado right there. Every state's got different laws and they enforce it differently. In Florida, the cops really aren't too big on sound systems. And in fact, in Panama City Beach, they are like, it's like a contest to see who, not Panama City Beach, Pensacola. It's like a contest to see who's got the loudest sound system. So it's pretty chill out here. It's not too bad. But in Panama City Beach, bro, like, not Panama City Beach, Pensacola, it's like a competition to see who's got the loudest sound system. You know? So it's pretty packed. It's not bad at all. Pretty packed. Totally different vibe than Naples, though. Naples is very different vibe than this. I raced one of these Subarus with my truck and I beat the guy. He was not happy. It was like tuned out like that. But at 90 miles an hour, his last gear kicked in and then he beat me. That was in, I think, Tennessee or... I can't remember where it was. It's one of those states. I'm on the roads. That smells good. Ford's Garage. We've eaten at Ford's Garage. Not this one, but another one. We've eaten at Ford's Garage. Not that one, but we've eaten at other Ford's Garages. They're pretty good. They're all right. Pretty much a lot of street activity. People just hanging out, partying. And there we go. We lost people. We're down to 66 people. Okay. Cops are over here pulling people over. They will ticket you here in Fort Myers. Let me tell you that right now. In Fort Myers, they will ticket you. So if you do not park properly or whatever you do wrong, they will ticket you here. So if you come to Fort Myers, make sure you pay your little parking fee and all that crap, because they'll ticket you, bro. So. Yeah, so they'll ticket you for real out here. Always make sure your parking meter is on point, because they will ticket you.
Everybody pulling that?
Yep, Fort Myers. That's one thing about Fort Myers. They will ticket you. Bro, what are you talking about? In Alabama, they will shoot that place up. Alabama, you can leave your garage door open. I don't know. Depends, bro. Like, you're in Dauphin, bro. Dauphin is like almost part of Florida, bro. It's right by Florida, bro. I'm not talking about Dauphin, Alabama. I'm talking about like Montgomery and Birmingham, bro, are like a whole different world, man. He got him for the sound system. Oh, they got the guy with the loud sound system? Yeah, they got him for the sound system. They got him for the sound system. They got him for the sound system. That's pretty crappy. Just for having a sound system, that's pretty low. Just for having a sound system, bro. Now I wonder if it was a F-350 making noise from an exhaust pipe, if they give you a ticket. I don't know. Pretty crappy if you ask me. Pretty crappy. They got him for the sound system. Yep. for the sound system. They got him. Let's keep it moving. They got him. Like, you're in Dauphin, bro. Dauphin's just a little bit different, bro. Like, Dauphin's almost to Florida, man. But, like, Montgomery and Birmingham, I believe Birmingham has a lot of GV because people are very relaxed from other parts of Alabama. In Birmingham, you have to know how to hold your own. Wolves don't get you. Yeah, bro. They got him for that sound system, though. Well, you're kind of asking for it, but Florida's not big on enforcing. Florida's not that big on enforcing music usually, really not. So it's kind of odd. I hope they get a warning. I completely agree. Florida's overrated. And all right. The thing, Jay, is that you're saying that in Alabama, Papa. You gotta come say that in Hialeah, bro. It's easy to say that in Alabama. Like me, I talked garbage about all this place. Now I'm living back over here again. So it's easy to talk garbage when you're way over there, but come back over here again. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, it's easy to say when you're in Alabama. And I'm being honest about it, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, look, for real, overall, yeah, it's nice to live in Florida, but, like, I'm sitting here, like, how are we going to pay the bills this month? Like, for real, the math doesn't add up. Like, you spend so much money, you make so little, you get paid so little, you get taxed and fined. Like, here's a safety violation right there. Dude's just hanging out of his truck, but they're not going to, like, they're not gonna give any of those people a fine. I think the cop pulling over the car with the music. Like, he's got music. Everybody's got music. Like, for real. Like, I didn't even know that you could get a fine for that in Florida. You know. But then, like, I've noticed that too. A lot of people that come and act a fool in Florida, they're not even from Florida. Like, the people that are from here are pretty chill. Like, when you go on and you see people acting a fool, a vast majority of the time, those people acting a fool aren't even from here. I've already figured that part out. The people that are from here, it's just like anywhere else, you know? What makes Florida bad isn't the people that are from here. It's the people that come on vacation and stuff, and they think they can just do their crap they want, you know? Because they're on vacation. And that's really the worst part about being a full-time resident in Florida is dealing with the people that are on vacation and think because they're on vacation that they can do whatever crap they want. You know what I mean? That is always tough. That's always tough. Because there are people that are here full time, you know? Like, this is your home, you're here full time. But then you got people that are here for tourists, and a lot of times they act a fool, you know? So if you're a full time resident, you gotta deal with all that. Not bad vibes at all today. I love the new Suburbans, but they're not cheap. I think they're like, I looked at one that was like $80,000, $78,000, and then they're marking them up above MSRP. So, like, if the MSRP on that might be like, I don't know, like 67, then they want like 77. They'll mark it up $10,000 above MSRP, and that's never cool. Who wants to pay more than what it's already worth? Crappy time to be buying a vehicle. Crappy time to be buying a house. Crappy time to be buying anything. Crappy times all the way around. Crappy time to buy a house. Crappy time to do anything. That's what I tried to tell him before he moved away anywhere. I bought it. I miss the West Coast, but I'm thinking about going back. Not thinking about... When you, Jeff, when you say West Coast, you mean like West Coast, like California? West Coast is amazing. It's called expensive of all. Oh, yeah. Jose, you should have bought a house in Dauphin. You know, I've always thought if I had ended up in Dauphin, that maybe my experience in Alabama would have been different. You never know. Or if I had ended up in Huntsville, Alabama. The problem was I ended up in Montgomery, out of all places, you know? That's the problem. Problem is I ended up in Montgomery. If I had ended up in any other place in Alabama, my experience could have been different. Problem is I ended up in Dauphin. You know, and not Dauphin, Montgomery. It's just the spot that I ended up wasn't the best. I could have ended up anywhere. I ended up in Montgomery, out of all places, you know? So that's just something you got to deal with, you know? Yeah, I definitely think if I had ended up in a different part of Alabama, that my experience could have been totally, totally different. I will agree with you there all day long. I just ended up on a bad street in a bad place. And maybe it was better that it worked out that way. Who knows, you know? I still got to travel and I still got to do a lot. My car almost hit a pedestrian. So, yeah, I mean, what you going to do? Like, I don't really hate Alabama, and I didn't know I was going to leave Alabama. Like, I had to leave it. It wasn't like I wanted to. I really didn't want to leave Alabama. I was actually liking it a lot. It's just that everything kind of turned to crap, you know? Everything kind of went to crap, you know? What's up with these large buses? I really didn't want to leave Alabama. I was very, I was happy. I was doing good, making good money, but it just got too hot. Dude, that thing is sick. Look at that thing. That thing is sick. Oh, I seen this one in Fort Myers the other day. I seen this one in Fort Myers at the Cuban restaurant. Dope trucks. Yeah. But here the trucks is a different style. Like, they don't squat them here. It's just jack them up and all that. You know. They don't like squat them here. It's just a different style of, you know, different car styles, but they don't squat here. I put black wheels on my pickup truck. The ones that I had in the Yukon, I put them on my truck. But they're 10 wides, and they started rubbing. I was like, I did not just pay for a brand new truck to be rubbing on the tires like the first week. Messing up the suspension and everything, so I went back to stocks. Let's keep walking a little bit. This intersection's pretty active. I like it here. Other than the fact I'm getting a contact high just sitting here. Big J says, being that I'm from here, there, I will never move back. Stop being scary, Jose. Jose, you're not going to be able to afford West Coast. Well, yeah. Well, it's like New York City. I wanted to stay longer in New York City, but I was spending something like $1,000 a day being there. Between the hotel, parking, eating, and all that. And I was like, and then tolls and stuff. And by the way, all those highways in New York, does anybody know if they send it to you by the mail? Because I'm still waiting for them to send me, are they going to send me through the mail? Or they're going to send me the, you know, like all those like tolls you go through in New York City and New Jersey. Do they send that to you in the mail? Because I'm still waiting for that. When you go to Alabama, please let me know you like Alabama. Looking at the, yeah, Lexington. You're looking too much, man. I got a wife at home. I'm looking at the trucks, okay? I got Katie at home, so I'm looking at the trucks, all right? Y'all look at whatever y'all want to. Who talked to the police? I'm not sure. I just think it was odd that they pulled over the one black people because they had their sound system up. And there's 50 other people with their sound systems. Nobody getting bothered. Like, everybody has a sound system rolled through. But they just picked randomly on the black people. Ain't that wrong? Am I the only one who caught that? Like, every car that rides by has a sound system. Nobody got pulled over. The one black person came by with a sound system and they got him. Like, everybody's got a sound system. Everybody has a sound system. Like, literally everybody. But leave it to the poor black couple that was driving through, they get pulled over. Ain't that wrong? Am I the only one who noticed that? Everybody's got a sound system. That seemed kind of off to me. Everybody, like literally every car that passes by has a killer sound system. Being black in America. Yeah, I'm for real, dude. Being black in America is not always easy. Because like I said, look at all the cars have a sound system. The cops just randomly decided to pull over the black people. Everybody's got a sound system. Yeah, the woman dressed up nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a Florida thing. You come downtown, you're going to dress up nice. Yeah, if you can.
Get pizza.
Yeah. Anyways, black in America, like you said. If you white, you don't get pulled over in Florida at all. Well, look at this. Ever since I got my new truck, it seems like I'm always speeding in it. Like, when I lived in Florida, I drove a clunker, I was always getting pulled over. Florida does have that. Florida does have that, man. Like, some people can get away with anything, and some people, like, struggle. You know, like, anything you do. I just find it odd that, like, 50 cars drove through here. That's the one they pulled over. Jose's over there biting his tongue, looking at the woman. No, I'm not. I'm looking at the trucks, man. Get out of here. 75% in Alabama? No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe 33%. I think eventually Alabama's going to be maybe 60%. Because I don't know. I just found it odd how only they got put over for the sound system. It was a little bit over the top because it seems like they had speakers on the outside. I don't know. I like this corner to hang out here and just watch the world go by. I wanted to, you know what I wanted to do? I just couldn't find it. I want to just buy a place where, like, I could just, like, put a live stream camera, like, outside my window. And that's it. Boom. We haven't seen those trucks in the past 30 minutes. We haven't seen any trucks in the last 30 minutes. I don't know. But, yeah. Don't get robbed and hold your head too high. I'm good. Nah, I don't think they do that anymore. There's just too many ways to make money out here. I mean, that's kind of like way back in the day or something. We got a limo right here. Check it out. Limo. La limosina. Limo. Limo. Fort Myers, man. Fort Myers. Very different vibe than let's say downtown Naples. Downtown Naples is more like fancy, you know, totally different vibes. Gangsters and thugs, that's some old stuff right there, man. Palm Beach 561 stuff right there, man. Palm Beach stuff right there, man. No, it's not like that. Everybody's just trying to have a good time. I'm telling you, it's alright. We're alright. Everybody's just trying to have a good time, that's all. Well, police are not the problem. The problem lies with the way one individual treats one another individual humanitarian problem. Yeah, exactly, Big J, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's about the way each person treats the next, man. That's very true. I mean, literally, like, I go to this place here in Fort Myers, and, like, I go there and eat all the time, and like sometimes the cops come in and like they cook their, like, they're so cool with the restaurant owners, they cook their own stuff.